Dropping back. It's St. Clair. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Trying to bait this defensive line into believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for lost yardage.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. They'll run it here. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Throws it with a running back. Can he make the first down? Decision to go for it doesn't work out this time.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of a field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Grab behind the line. It's Martin. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
2nd down after that short completion. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. On the run, it's Martin. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Back to pass. It's Holstein. Pressure is coming. Just trying to get rid of it. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Boy, 3rd down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
4th down, looking to throw for it. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. Brought down, but it's past the line of the game.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and a receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
Breaks free. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a 1st down.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this 1st down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area. Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades, going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently, and, of course, Saquon Barkley. The list goes on and on of great Penn State running backs, and I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
The Nittany Lions looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Trying to run it, it's Martin. And he will be stopped for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
Chris, how about this? You're inside the red zone. You get the 4th down. You go for it. You show that aggressive approach. Your players love that you show confidence in them, and you're rewarded with a 1st down.
And the Nittany Lions looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense, because the linebackers are scraping doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
On the move now. Only a short gain in that run. Defense able to pen him in.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
That play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 5 now. That's a design quarterback keeper. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. No hesitation from the head coach. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
So the drive will begin from the 1-yard line, 99 away from the end zone. Backed up at the 1, he's going to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Carr. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Takes the handoff and he'll head left. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Motion by the back would make the defense adjust. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. The sure hands, it's Gilbert. And the gain just good enough for a first down. Both teams desperate to get the offense going, find a spark and some rhythm in this playoff game. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on the screen. And the tackle is made. The screen pass there produces a solid gain.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Completion makes it 2nd and short. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. The pocket breaking down. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
I really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
The Canes line up on 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Not much on return there, but a great interception to get the offense the football to the 42. And here's that break call, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. And it's a direct snap. Makes a move and breaks free. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown. Nittany Lions as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or mucking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return begins inside the 10. And they stop him at the 10-3. That's solid coverage. Start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Here comes a handoff. Got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence, and you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. To the air, it's St. Clair. Quick throw to his receiver. Caught over the middle. It's Carr. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
Nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
And the quarterback just sneaks it. Touchdown, Miami, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And he knocks through the PAT. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. On the ground, it's Martin. Zero running route. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
So the running play stopped on first down. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Pulls it in. It's Reynolds. He's found some room at the 45. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yards on the play.
Chris, the defense has got to do a better job of wrapping up the tight end there. The coach is preaching to these guys, we need more than one tackler to the ball. They caught a break there. The tight end breaks the first tackle, and they had another man there to bring him down before it could have gotten ugly.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. That play moves the ball across midfield, and he set up with a first down at the 41. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. look at. Look, picks up a solid gain, but they're still short of the first.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Quick throw, the catch is made. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The Nittany Lions with 1st and 10 here. It's a toss to the left side. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. He escapes the pocket. And he decides to step out of bounds, avoiding the contact. Doesn't have enough for the first down.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Looking to pass. It's Holstein. Throw to the running back in the flat. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, winding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Look at this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Return here from inside the 15-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Looking for some space. It's Pringle. First down, looking for more now. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just 1 more play.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
Time ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. He's back to throw again on second down. Hit as he released it. And the pass ball is incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Hurricanes will kick this away to get the second half going. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. First play of the drive now, the 25. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Back to throw. It's Holstein. Screen and receiver in the flat. He brings it down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. It's it off from the gun. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Nice job here controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Important second down play coming up. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Empty set now, 5 wide. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Caught near the sticks. It's Martin. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Now it's second down here. Dropping back. It's Holstein. Moves out of the pocket. It's going to be a loss on the play. Force out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held onto the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. That's their first of the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. It's Pringle. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers, the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. They'll hand it off. Look out, room to run here. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Breaks into open space. And they stop him, but it's a first down.
Boy, when you can rip off a huge game like that on a touch pass, it forces the defense to be more cognizant of the pre-snap motion to the edges. Now the pre-snap motion calls should keep that second-level defenders guessing.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed and ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. He keeps it. QB draw. Not much on that play. Brought down short. Backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looking to throw. It's St. Clair. Running back has it on a screen now. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a 4th down decision.
They went for it and failed on 4th down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Throws it to the right. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Chris, I like the call here, going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
They're going to run it here. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Back in motion now. The back's got it. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play. All right, here comes the 4th quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this 3rd down. Scanning the field, it's Holstein. Makes the grab, it's Coleman. He'll be brought down at the 46, good enough for a first down.
Oh, big hookup here. They're forced to throw the ball on 3rd down, and the connection's going to keep this drive alive, and also, more importantly, just keep that clock moving.
Testing the right side here. Breaking free at the 35. And he's in the clear down the right side, end zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts inside the 15. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Who will score? That score makes things a lot more interesting here in the fourth quarter with a spot in the national championship game on the line.
This feels like a playoff game now. You can see it on the guys' faces. That was a momentum punch. Now the focus shifts to the opposition. Can they march down and answer, or will they look to the pressure?
The extra point is good. Down by a touchdown, 21-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
21, Miami, 14.
And that the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Holstein. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. He went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Looking to scramble. Nice grab. It's Reynolds. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket away from the pressure and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards in that first down.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Breaking free at the 35. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Penn State.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That mistake sets the offense up at the 40. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Here's the second down play. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
And there's the tight end. I've been waiting to see him make a play, and this defense has done such a good job of eliminating him from being a factor in the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead. He finally makes an appearance for his first catch.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple of scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his second catch in this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game. I think it's a big reason that they had a nice lead.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking to the end zone. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be first and goal.
quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
And the Canes trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the ball. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Second down and goal upcoming. Keeps it on the draw. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Scanning the field. It's St. Clair. On the move now. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on third down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the first down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
Remember, a field goal here doesn't do much. So on fourth and goal, we're going for the touchdown. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Grab down the middle. It's Carr. No, he didn't get there. Tackled short of the marker. That is a crushing play as he try to cut in to this lead. So the drive will begin from the 1-yard line, 99 away from the end zone. Leaning on the run game here late. He gets loose. Here he goes. Across midfield. Tackle made way downfield. Enormous gain.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Great job by this offense. Instead of being backed up, now they're in enemy territory with a scoring opportunity. Gonna run it. It's Hayes. He's past the marker and still going. He's in the clear. Mostly out of bounds, close to the end zone. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flash at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out into the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit.
Touchdown, Nittany Lions. This offense is still clicking. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back. Feeding the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Back to pass. It's St. Clair. Pass rush closing in. That's a big hit at the end, but leaving a fresh set of downs.
How about this play by the quarterback putting his body on the line here? But that's the kind of thing that endears you to the fans, the staff, and more importantly, to his teammates. At the end of the day, the quarterback doesn't want to look back on the game and say, I could have done more.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 29. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Runs through the defender. And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
Hey, there's the execution. It's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offensive coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
The Hurricanes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disaster.
And looking for a big play here. Oh, the pass is picked off. Could take it all the way. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Two of the top four seeds who began this playoff journey have arrived at their championship moment. Each side earned a bye from a strong regular season. Each side won 2 playoff games to get here. Now, which side goes home with the ultimate trophy? Ladies and gentlemen, bon time relay. We are ready to let the good times roll in New Orleans tonight, the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on another squad from the Big Ten, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. He'll start at the 25. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. The gain moves the ball to a 34.
Boy, nice call here to start this national championship game off with a physical run. I think this offensive line has been a strength all year long, and here they get this game started the right way.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Toss play, running right. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
They face third down, trying to build momentum early in this national championship game. Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here. Don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that third down play.
Good job here by the defense on third down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. The offense stays on the field in this opening drive. They'll go for it in their own territory. Trying for a fourth down completion. On the run here. Lets it go. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
Finding space at the 20. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
The Red Raiders are going to cash in here in the red zone. To throw, it's Barnett. Caught near the goal line. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. It's a shotgun run call. Touchdown, Red Raiders. They draw first blood in this national title game. And the all-important extra point.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
0.
Return starts from inside the 5.
Returner is tackled down at the 2. And the Penn State offense will take over. First and 10.
So the drive begins with the offense backed up at the 2-yard line. Tight end goes in motion. Here's the handoff. He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Everybody knows how hard it is to run the ball when you're this close to your own goal line. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to try to run the ball to get it away from the shadow of that goal line. But you got to do a better job than that. You're a yard away from giving up 2 points and a safety because you couldn't hold your own up front.
Receiver makes the catch. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Backed up on third down. Let's see what the call is here. They'd love to get some room for the punter. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. He's running out of time here.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
To the air, it's Holstein. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking deep to the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Forced out of bounds after a big game. This offense set up with a first down. Nittany Lions are looking to keep this drive going. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Catch made on the out route. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He escapes the pocket. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, we'll have to start.
Touchdown, Penn State, as they answer with their first score of this title game. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. And now the handoff. He breaks free. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Quarterback still with the football. Good enough for first down yardage.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Dropping back, it's Barnett. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. Crucial third down play coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. Gets rid of it on the move. It's an out route. The catch made. As we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build a promising start. It's fourth down, but no punting team. The offense is going to go for it. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. The ball is incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one will come back to home.
The runner takes off to his right. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
The game makes it second and medium. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught behind the line. It's Martin. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Oh, grabs it near the sideline. It's a huge gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Nittany Lions will line up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Brings in the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread and throwing the football and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's got it inside the 15. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Look at this, an end around to start the drive. Creative play design there, but it doesn't get much. They stop him for no gain.
Well, the backside rules for a defense against the run are to check for the cutback, the counter, or a reverse. That time they stayed home and were in perfect position. They're able to stop that reverse in its track.
Looking to throw. It's Barnett. On the move now. He'll try a pass here. With the catch, it's Hudson. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quick throw, testing the middle. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And they'll give it to the back. As the first down is still going. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Red Raiders pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Buying time, moving to his left. He finds some space. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, and it's dropped by an excellent defensive player. A chance at a takeaway. Got away from it. Don't see that on.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense...
End zone ahead. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Texas Tech. Folks, we hope you're enjoying this. The national championship game is all tied up. Buckle up now for the finish.
Man, this is everything you could hope for on this biggest stage in a national championship. Both these teams bringing their A game. I can't wait to sit back and see who wins it.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. On the run, it's Hayes. Breaking free at the 35. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Getting set. Here's second down. To throw, it's Holstein. Looking deep downfield to the left. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, maybe in the second half.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25.
Well, it's got to be so rewarding for an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. That's exactly what we saw right here. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open wide receiver.
The Nittany Lions have 1st and 10 here. The linebacker shifting around now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, the offensive line is completely occupied with that defensive front. That freed up that linebacker to shoot right through that gap and blow up the ball carrier. What a play.
Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass. It's Barnett. Makes the catch downfield. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Looking to throw it on first down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. The tackle is made, not the big play they were looking for, but a pretty solid gain.
Good time here to drop this screen in for the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
They look to throw it here on second down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, what a grab! He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He escapes the pocket. He's looking to scramble. And they're out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
The Red Raiders looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Pass caught. Can he get in? And finally stop it, but that gain is good for a first and goal. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. Looking downfield. It's Barnett. And he's in. Touchdown, Red Raiders. And this national championship game is now dead even, Kirk. We're going to have a fun finish here.
Yeah, maybe I'm being hopeful, but this has the makings of an instant classic right now. The way these teams are matching each other at an elite level in the national championship, it's getting more advanced the further we go. I'm with you. Maybe it comes down to the wire.
First play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looks to the left for a quick throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
You're going to go with the wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And it's a direct snap. Breaks free. He's got the first and still going. Both carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Caught over the middle. It's Hayes. They bring it down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. To throw, it's Holstein. Throws to the tight end. Oh, he makes the catch. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Nittany Lions will kick this away to start the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there at the start of the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. We'll get the second half started with a running play. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Stone. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
I thought the defense was in pretty good position there. They sat back and had good coverage, eyes on the quarterback, but you almost got to just give the quarterback and the receiver credit for being able to come up with that completion.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Pass is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
Oof, the risk of throwing on third and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on fourth down, but what will be the play call?
Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field going for it on fourth down. He's looking to throw. Quick catch over the middle. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
This coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
And the Red Raiders getting set on first and 10. Dropping back, it's Barnett. It's a short completion of the big tight end.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Running back grabs it on the screen. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
And the receiver snags it. It's complete. That penalty would be a coaching point in position meetings this week. I'm sure that player is going to get an earful from the coach. So the offense comes up now in first down thanks to that costly penalty. The quarterback keeps it on the option. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looking to scramble. Using his legs here. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game. He's able to do that right here.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Grab near the sticks. It's Joyner. That play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator, quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
The shotgun running play call. Nowhere to run. They'll go around for no gain.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave it back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Back to pass. It's Barnett. Short connection to the tight end here. It's good for first down yardage. Set up at the 26 now.
Man, what a great effort by the tight end. Not only does he make the catch, but how about the effort there to break that tackle to pick up more yards?
And the long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. First down. Looking to throw the football. Fired into a tight window and picked off. He's bringing it back. The 30. At the 20. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Defensive score, the title of the game, and this place is coming unhinged.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. And it'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking downfield. It's Barnett. Let's take a deep shot here. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Oh, I know this quarterback loves to take this shot downfield on the go route. Not able to connect this time, but you can guarantee this offense will look for those quick shot opportunities again.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Caught over the middle. It's Stone. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Offense comes up on first down with new life thanks to that holding penalty on third down. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. They get him down after a short return, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaks an open space. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Penn State. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
That back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Texas Tech, 21.
And he fields it inside the 15. The coverage team brings it down at the 26.
And for Texas Tech, the Raiders will take over 1st and 10.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Defense is coming after him. Backed up second and long at the 17. To the air, it's Barnett. Bringing pressure. And he's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. It's third and a mile. Dropping back to throw. What a catch. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as time runs down here in the third quarter.
Offense, chasing 4th down. That's the end of
Pretty good chance it's going to come down to the final possession. Which guy can step up and make plays as we head to the fourth quarter.
Texas Tech, 21.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. He makes the grab. They bring him down to the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
The Red Raiders starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. Makes a quick catch. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. No huddle now for the offense.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Grab made by the tight end. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Third and short, they'll try to throw for it. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34. And the Red Raiders come up to the line in the hurry out. And looking to throw now on first down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
I really thought that this matchup between this quarterback and his receivers going up against this defense in a national title would have been must-see TV. But man, this defense, they have won that battle the entire game, and they enjoy a nice lead because of that.
Looking to throw again. On the move now. Using his legs on the scramble.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. The pass rush gets home.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game.
Boy, Chris, you just know down by a couple possessions late in this game, they had to be able to deliver here on this 4th down to give themselves a shot. By not getting the 1st down, this one feels like it's over.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember, the ball is inbounds, and the clock keeps moving here late in the game, and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. This is a big 3rd down play coming up. If they can get the stop, you have to believe we'd see a timeout. Working clock with the ground game. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Oh, what a grab! He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
Another big game by this wide receiver. This guy has had a great year all season long. You knew coming into the national championship he'd have a shot to make a lot of big plays. But give credit to the offensive coordinator, moving him around, allowing him to find space to do work.
Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
He escapes the pocket. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Well, this offense has a long way to...
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. The Red Raiders lining up here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Pressure is coming. He's got it right near the end zone. Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
What a score by this offense, and the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves a little bit of time, and now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
Might have to try the extra point. The extra point is good. Cuts it to a 7-point game, 35-28. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here.
Texas Tech, 28.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. Ball handed off. Running with purpose. Forced out and more. He's still running. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And the quarterback just takes a knee. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. They're the last team standing at the top of the mountain for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch.